I feel crazy saying this, but Kostya was right. We should have let Solace Keep fall.
Crazy is one word for it. You really think...
Dearie, the Keep isn't a home. It's a prison. And now the Pargrunen will never escape.
Solace is my home. I still don't get why any of you feel like...
But you left.
Because I chose to. Kostya doesn't get to make that decision for everybody.
If Kostya doesn't, Mihala will.
Exactly.
The Pargrunen have always had the choice to leave, and we've seen...
Amalia and her people took up arms and turned to banditry, and they still weren't allowed to leave. If anything, I imagine Mihala and her...
As we say in Fjord, tough shit, dearie.
Beatsli's right. Not to spoil the moment with good news, but I doubt the rest of them. Things have only gotten more tense.
Especially when they're led by a woman who doesn't seem interested. Not to mention after we take care of the Envoy's little god problem,
Who knew an archmage could be...
Can't say I'm too excited about just walking into the garden. I grew up learning I needed to protect that place. But it...
I hear you. This island is weird enough when all we have to worry...
Am I the only one who's looking forward to the garden?
we have to remember to love them in spite of their...
That's the spirit.
I wouldn't be surprised if we...
Sanity won't get us before you... You're not the only... Sapadal is responsible for the spiritual health of the living land, no matter what the Inquisitor said. I don't believe... Just one. Remember, we're stepping into a realm that there's...
Not a chance.
I told you I'd be with you till the end. What about...
You're not going into the garden with Yats.
And tell Quilici that I missed out on...
Fair weather.
I plan on wandering the...
Agreed.
Well, let's go then.
Going this way. Or maybe we are. Watch yourself.
Enemy at your back!
You're on your right.
Be gone!
Glad that's over.
Don't see a better way down. You first.
Freedom you.
Did you leave anyone back home?
I left everyone I knew when I left.
A breath held. The bars were not an only essence of we won. Dearly. A debt of knowledge. We can see the sky is green. No, we must recall. We would whisper in the fields, disturb the dirt, but spare the blooms. Vengeance denied, squandered. We spoke of flowers. We speak of freedom when the hands wake now.
I see the disciple has found his way.
No, Clarion Steel, we know this voice. Why?
I'm everywhere. My tools have mouths to speak.
Out. Out.
Look at this place. A quagmire of your parasites. Can you even begin to grasp the forces that you tamper with? Apparently, I must. Do you think you're spent? Do you believe you can hold dominion over chaos itself? When even the collective fury of the real gods could only You suspected.
It is true. She twists the knife. The seas run.
In time, the gods felt the wretched powers seeping through this land. Its madness would consume us all if it was not contained. Chaos has no respect for boy. A pity that its followers could not be reasoned with. Of course I do. The poor godless, worshipping the very... We could not excise the rot, and... There was none. Utmost chaos calls for unwavering rebuke. I see what you're implying.
Why does our prison not protect us? Help.
Listen to its tantrum. And no, Adir is the only thing holding back the tide of it. The answer is obvious to those. You are here now. There's still time to succeed where Ludwig failed. Face your false god. Your soul. It is tethered. Only you can siphon. The path of justice is... I leave you with a warning. It taints all it touches. My magfolk may be hostile to you. Stay vigilant.
I have nothing to say. That was insane.
That's it. From now on, I pray to no god.
Stay alert. That thing's moving this time.
They're coming!
Arms up!
Defensive! Up!
You're right!
Onward!
I think I sprained my shoulder. What is that? I know that place, right? Oh no. No. Why is this? Gods. I can't. What's happening here?
This is the moment I found you, bundled and crying, while our parents died.
Viate.
I am dead, Viate, from the Dream Scourge. We are in the guard. I can't be certain of that.
Iancu. Viate.
And I've found you once again.
You? No, Envoy. I remember this. Dukte Dragu, if you... Well, then for the god's sake, what is it?
You know where we are. This is my memory. How much of this do you remember? I can't tell from your eyes.
Oh, not much. I only remember fear and sadness and this is...
Sapadal wants to understand. They know your envoy very well.
I can't do this, Yonk.
And that's why you're here, Nimdu. Even when we were children, you kept me alive. First, but when you left Solace, it was like I lost...
You kept everything a secret from me. Well, in this case, you were wrong.
I agree. So sorry, Viat.
So, what do we do now?
I feel strongly that there's nothing left.
Easier said than accepted, Viatek. I don't know. I can't...
I understand that. I'm glad to hear it.
Don't listen to him, Envoy.
Get out of here. Hike up your waistline and...
Oh, it was... good to...
No.
Be careful.
Yonku.
Whatever you have to say.
This is... When did this...
Patrol. Yes. On...
I still shouldn't have left.
We met here.
That...
Your forgetting is for the best, Viate. I suffered remembering the whole time. Families fought, trusted...
Wait. No, I remember... Oh.
Razvan circled the parents around. They took bowls full of... Yes. Yeah. I saw young Marius.
That's when you took me to...
A new home, yes, Terror. It was...
I always thought you were a fool when we were younger. So important.
The... parents... At first.
Makes sense.
But I can't...
God.
Found the key to Razvan's home. No. Razvan has grip...
I am...
No.
Well... I get...
I will... See you soon, Viate.
Look right!
and was left to clean up the battlefield. Now it's just a time-forgotten ruin. That's done? Who's hungry? I recognize this. It belongs to Tama.
This room, this place is cruel. Let's find your god, envoy.
Let's finish this.
Here we go.
Another soul for the wheel.
Everybody all right?
Just a little spark. The little spark goes a long way. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Or am I going mad? Can't we take a closer look? Please?
This place would be peaceful if it wasn't so dangerous.
I should have brought my sketchbook.
They come!
Alive! Head on, boy! Coming from the left! Watch your right!
see an old friend, you know?
That looks like a library. I wonder if Yatsley would be interested. Protect the envoy! Did you see me, Marius? Absolutely not. Charge it up. All goes a long way. We survived.
There's always a weird sort of quiet on the eve of battle. I'm feeling that now. Seems like a...
Right. This seems like...
Though it's hard enough to tell what's real here without a belly full of drink.
Sounds like you're nervous.
I'm feeling all...
I feel it as well.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. Now that we're here, I'm eager to see this through. I can't say...
I had a feeling... I'm not sure. I feel like I'm...
I think so.
But here we are. Thank you. And
You've been... And yet you've kept yourself.
You're very... out.
how ab-
I didn't know...
I remember, and when they... I'll never forget.
you were my...
And now... Quite a lot, is it turned?
Not to raise the sails before the end. If
Just...
reality, then I...
Sleep well, my friends.
And that is why Adra and Copper are the only reliable conductors of soul essence. Thank you for listening. Are there any questions?
Is this where your god friend sleeps? I assume we'll have to break this barrier somehow.
Zapadal's prison, I think. What else could it be? Time to shut it down forever. They're coming!
Come and get me! On your left!
Let's finish this.
Watch yourself.
Not bad for a scholar. Scholar.
Here's hoping we can avoid that madness down there.
Speed up.
One moment.
Come on! Come on! a fox! On your left! I'll fix this!
Sure what we were gonna use that for. Nice job.
I'm rooting for the skeletons. Let's finish this. Quick as a fox! Enemy to the right! Bravo!
This is the place.
That's it. The heart of the garden. Sapadal's cage.
You have come at last, after so long. You are so small, then steps, a voice, now. The rot, we feel it fest. Your dreams, girl. We were innocent once. But the other gods imprisoned us. But you are here now. There is little time. The Strangler is close now. We feel her. She begs for our blood. Her wolves defile the city on the shore. Blood. The people's cries ring. She pierces us now. Now! A spark. Wait. The essence bends. You can reach her. Will the garden to open. A wellspring of power. We were every. We could run, leap in the water, float. We mourn our past. We only seek peace now. A chance to regrow. We trust you. You met death. And where you know, give us peace. We want a chance to change. We deserve that opportunity. Do you think we have learned? We deserve more than this prison. Or do you have no more mercy for us than you did for the bear? Yes, the time. End our pain. Give us. Center your thoughts. Clear the fog. We were so blind. We feel we will.
Andres. Are we back in Dawnshore?
This is Sapadal's doing. I'm certain. What happened to the living land started long ago.
Are you seeing this?
Looks like the war already started.
Marius, vines don't.
Based on their growth and size, I'd say we've been gone too...
Hey, at least you didn't let 6 years go by.
Who knows if the god...
It's like
Look at it. Though,
Even Rain Cream is.
I think I...
the Blessed Day Wardens are here too. That conflict we've been trying so hard to prevent started with... Nah, don't be so hard on yourself. The Steel Growth have been...
before we go,
I'm not sure.
it's a relief that the Dream Scourge won't be a time.
After all...
We've cured the land and we've even.
You've saved it. We should take a look.
People see...
Sansa. They marched in with no warning. Oh, what? It's an outrage. They broke some glass.
Right now?
If you're looking for certain,
How many?
I'm not sure. Envoy!
Snow? Why is there snow here?
It's gotta be Ingrim's work.
What happens in Dawn shall Ripper.
The envoy. Is that you?
What do you do? You do with everything you whittle?
It depends. Sometimes I'll leave them at camp. Envoy?
Mihala told us you went into some place.
When you didn't return.
What did you see there?
The origin of the Dream Scourge?
Everyone, please, please. It's been weeks.
Sapadal was responsible for the Dream Scourge.
But the plague isn't over.
There won't be any new infections. Unfortunately, there's little we can do for those already in the grip. This will be a process. The Dream Scourge...
I suppose it stands to reason. What of this god? Ludwine had intimated that this land grew a new god. But how can that...
Giada and I have some...
I'd say we're past the point of theorizing.
If the Andra here is a closed system, like a terrarium for...
Much like the formation of gemstones.
Wodka, no doubt, saw Sapadal as a threat to her authority. So, she killed the godless, and
I assume it is this god we have to thank for the roots tearing apart Paradise? They erupted from the earth the moment those bastards stood up their first siege tower.
Naku Tedek was raven with those things. Not to...
We saw similar destruction at Nakuku Bell. If these root and the gods thought it best to imprison this god...
Let's hope they don't decide to
It was Adir's arrival that disturbed Sapadal.
Sapadal's power ravaged my people.
Keeping watch over Sapadal was a sacred task Nandru gave us when he left. For that reason alone, my wardens owe them their allegiance.
Well, whatever happens, I suppose we can't put the godling back in the bottle now. But Inquisitor Ludwine has already joined the battle.
You did. I kicked her corpse when you weren't.
Well, she's seen better days.
Ludwine's plowed through the militia like a knife through warm butter.
All right.
Oh, dear. So
Then we destroy her faith.
Oh, good.
it is not. Well, you might not believe me. It was Ludwine who called for the attack.
I didn't hear an answer, Ambassador.
She and her steel garrote laid siege to the city.
We've had no news from what we can observe. Southern Paradis is in peace.
Is there nothing?
Given the state of our supply routes after the dreams, we expect the people trapped inside will run short of fresh.
We brought as many hail and able from Thirdborn as, but after the Dream Scourge and our losses, we could spare so few.
Likewise, my wardens are still reeling. The keep was saved, but there is much to repair. Most of my men remain at the keep.
Well, it's been a point of debate. We can't agree on how to stand against the steel garrote.
Nobody.
So you let the Paradis militia go at... Even... The siege won't end at... Precise.
The lawful settlement of a new... Or the established. She could win with a godlike in her ranks. Your presence would serve as a powerful endorsement. Somewhere inside that hollow head of hers, I believe she always hoped she'd turn... Remember, she has an obligation to Wodica, and neither the steel garrote nor the queen that was look kindly upon oathbreakers.
Because of victory here, which is the better question?
Excuse me? She's a 7-foot-tall skeleton powered by her devote...
Sure.
Who else? Ludwine...
What good are you as...
The Inquisitor... What?
I can't.
I know it will. We are leading by example, returning order and dignity. We will do the same to the...
Where was order and dignity?
My administration had nothing.
Spoken. Order and dignity.
You will take it.
What passes between Ludwine and her men? But if I had to get... You're...
As you say, we left the...
Ludwine agrees. Our success would model the order and dignity of the...
You can say what you want, but you're...
You think I'll ignore...
Oh, are we all supposed to spout patriot?
The Inquisitor answers only to an attacking Paradise. She has dragged us all far. I've answered your question. Ludwig has sent a message to the Emperor informing him of her attack. What will his representatives find when before? But what? Well.
Oh. Solus and her wardens stand vigil with the...
By grit and steel.
Fjord and her animancers.
We deserve this opportunity.
Fighting a battle together is easy.
God.
Finally.
On your head. That leaves you.
I'm proud to fight.
Let's get to work then.
The Paradise militia will be at your back. Give her no quarter.
Thank. We. May.
Nice job, everyone.
Let the worst come. I am ready.
Stop right there.
We've got onward to the right.
Let's go.
Gather round.
I'm with you.
Not bad for a scholar.
Protect your back.
For our freedom!
Take him down.
Get him!
Protect the envoy.
We'll get them next time, dear.
Envoy over here.
Come on. You know this. You practiced with Uncle Capo 100 times. Tight, but not too tight. You don't want to cut off the blood flow.
What exactly? You nearly died. What have you... Well, at least we're... You're damn lucky to be... I can't... Wait. Survive. Do you need... Once this... God.
That's why I adore Liviana. For a peacemonger, she can be very authoritative.
Envoy! Come on! Come on!
teach you!
Wodika demands your submission. Stand against her and fall!
Get ready. Skeleton Lady's up ahead. This is it, Envoy. The only part that matters.
There you are! So, did you come all this way just to try your luck again? Good. The battle over the living... Look around, Envoy. Heelguard should have... He failed.
Her order wields sharp...
Oh, but it is. The only question is...
Her mind is already made up.
Sapadal's chains are broken, which means your soul is... I don't know how deeply you've been compromised. That's what they want. Steel yourself, Envoy.
We would not welcome her death. There is still ample shade for her beneath our...
There goes the element of...
All this time, I knew you'd be worthy.
Well, that's the nicest thing...
Farewell.
Famous.
There's no coming back.
Once your god of Pantheon.
We are every seed in the soil. We will always grow.
Gather round. Wodika, queen among queens, send me your aid.
Right, skeletal Korva. Beg for help from Mama.
Ethic worth and wrong. It's her. Throw up and chance. are you? No! Don't abandon me now!
Boudica's given up on her. Now's the time!
Nicely done!
Wherever Ludwine is now, she must be seething.
Of course, we'd be happy to kill her again, if needed.
She's done. But we're not. Whatever's next, we'll face it. Together.
Gods, you're all gonna make me sick. But carry on.
Unraveled at last. We no longer feel her wire against our flesh. We are free always. We are free forever.
Silence falls over Paradise, as though the city is holding its breath. Then you hear it, the ringing of a distant bell, the waving of banners, and cheers of... You feel Sapadal close to your thoughts, stirring with interest. The god of the living lands is observing this moment, unfettered by... The Paradise militia rallies to you, the outsider who defended them in their hour of need. You take a moment to reflect on the calm. Not so long ago, the dream scourge is over, and the island has been cleansed of plague. A time of healing and mourning. You tell them the truth, how the plague came from a power beyond mortal understanding, and how it is finally at peace. Thanks to you, the living lands has escaped Adiran oppression. The free settlements unite under a common Fugitives no more. The rebels of Paradise return to their home and to other free settlements, bringing their skills. The refugees of Emerald Stair resettle in Thirdborn, bringing their skills and research to aid the local community. What starts as an uneasy partnership, the ashes of Fior Messiverno continue to smolder. Scavengers avoid the ruins, fearful of spirits unleashed by... For the people of Shatterscarp, independence is bittersweet. Those who cannot withstand the grief inflicted by Ringgrim's spell leave the settlements, vanishing into the wilderness. Those who remain find themselves forced to cooperate. Solace Keep clings to its long-held isolation at first. But after mourning her friend Kostya, Mihala reluctantly deigns to open the doors of the fortress. Some dwarves greet newcomers with glee. Others still mutter darkly about outsiders. When Kai returns to Thirdborn, he's no longer running. He finds a town that's been diminished by struggle, conflict, and tragedy. He finds, with his travels alongside the envoy complete, Marius is left directionless once again. Rather than disappearing into his cups, however, Marius leans on his time among his companions to give him the strength to re-enter society and find comfort in civilization. Giada learned much in your time together. How to stand up to authority. No longer under the threat of imminent death, Yachtley returns to the Animancers. Reunited with her beloved Quilici, she helps him and the Animancers as they put their lives together after the attack on Fior Messiver. Freed from torment for the first time in centuries, Sopadal turns their prodigious curiosity to the people that shaped them. They observe the ways their people live, and they think deeply about what they see. Though they flinch away from moments of violence, and they grieve souls returned to them too soon, the rage that once shook cities to rubble no longer rules them. Instead, they come to Sopadal pours a fragment of their power into the statue they claimed from the Temple of Aethys. Newly embodied, they roam the living lands and learn to experience the world as Kith do. Their first attempts at locomotion are clumsy, and a stand of innocent trees is violently returned to the wheel. But as their confidence grows, so does their grace. Soon, they are bounding across the plains of eastern Dawnshore, leaping the river gorge in Emerald Stair. Scaling, the sounds of celebration pull you out of reverie. Many are waiting to